Welcome back to part 2 of your Gundam interactive story. You guys chose, we're not running, we're fighting on the side of Zeon. So without further ado, let's get into part 2. Atmospheric entry is a nightmare. Your Zaku shakes violently. The heat outside of the cockpit spikes to insane temperatures. But you make it. Your feet slam into earth, sending a massive cloud of sand into the air. You realize that you are in the desert. Before you can even get your bearings, your squad leader is already barking orders to head to the nearest mining facility for guard duty. But you aren't here to guard rocks. You pull up your tactical map and you use your real-world knowledge to know exactly where White Base is grounded for repairs, and you know that Rumble Raw's Gallop is already engaging them. So you make the decision. You cut comms, ignore your squad leader's screaming, and you push your Zaku's thrusters into the absolute red line. Skimming across the dunes, you have to get there before Rumble Raw makes the final fatal charge. It's a massive sand dune, and there it is. Raw's Goth, locked in a brutal hand-to-hand combat exchange with the RX-78. The Gundam in real life is terrifying, because Amuro now isn't just a character on a screen that you've been watching. He's an unstoppable force. You're watching him tear through Zeon armor left and right. You're watching his beam saber bounce off the Goth's heat rod. You know the lore. You know Rawl has about 3 minutes before he inevitably dies due to the cockpit being pierced. You're sitting in a basic mass-produced Zaku. You have the standard issue 120mm machine gun and a heat hawk. You're vastly outclassed, but the one thing that you do have going for you is the element of surprise. And here are your 3 choices for how this story can play out. Option 1, you charge with your thrusters at maximum capacity and you physically tackle Amuro in the Gundam just as he begins to swing his saber. You'll definitely lose your Zaku and maybe an arm, but the sheer shock of the suicide tackle will buy Rawl enough time to retreat and regroup. And 2, you stay on the ridge. You drop to one knee and you use your 120mm machine gun to lay down as much suppressive fire as you can, specifically targeting the Gundam's main camera sensors. Now, the rounds won't pierce the titanium armor, but blinding Amuro for just a few moments should give Rawl enough time to change the tide of the duel. Option 3, you crack open an unencrypted comms channel to White Base, and you start spilling real-world knowledge about classified Federation encampments, secrets, hoping that the sheer confusion of this knowledge stuns not only Amuro but White Base into giving you and Rawl a few moments to breathe to retreat.